Mark Gipple, Kansas City real estate agent here with a top lender, Brandy. Brandy, thank you for joining me today.
Mark,
Love it. I want to talk to you about a tough topic. Home buying can be fun, but there's a lot of trips and falls during the process. We see a lot of mistakes.
We do.
And just one, because it's fresh in my mind, is, they set the budget with you. I understood their lifestyle. We negotiated a really good deal, and the sellers are happy for my buyers. Everybody's happy. And now I'm like, all right, we're going to go do inspections. And they're like, whoa. I don't want to pay a couple $100 for to do the home inspections. And I'm like, you're about to buy the biggest investment or invest in the biggest investment ever, and you don't want to spend a couple $100? We did it, and it's a good thing we did it, because it's going to be a several $1,000 investment. We don't know if the city's going to be responsible for it or the homeowner.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for letting me vent. Always do your home inspection if this is a house that you're really going to live in. Really.
Always. I've heard nightmares, seen nightmares. That definitely make sure that's your first step that you do once you get that house under contract.
I'm turning over to you. What do you see?
Well, I have some advice on things to never do.
Okay.
And to always do. So the biggest thing is to make sure that you don't change jobs or deposit any money that isn't payroll. Also, don't open any new credit. Please don't change jobs without telling us. I mean, you can. There are definitely options, but if you're going to do anything major during this process, make sure you call and talk to your lender first, because you may think it's not a big deal that your grandma gave you $5,000 for closing, but we have to document where those funds come from. I know it seems crazy that, hey, that's my money. Like, why do you care? There's just so many rules. Just if you're going to make any big changes, definitely call me, call your lender, and just talk to them before you do it.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that you don't use your credit card a lot higher than you normally do, because that could affect your process or your approval.